Oh, good evening, and welcome to the Amadeitist spiritual service. Our guest medium this evening is Pauline Walsh from Surrey. Good evening and welcome. It's good to see you here, Pauline.
Good evening, everyone.
Outline of our service this evening will be as follows. We shall have an opening prayer, followed by an address, followed by some music, then a moment's silence for distant healing, followed by some music. Then we'll have a demonstration of mediumship, followed by our notifications and closing prayer. And as usual, the chat will stay open for anyone who wishes to stay. Okay, so I shall now hand over to you, Pauline, for our opening prayer.
Okay, if you'd like to join me in prayer, everybody. Divine Source, Mother, Father, God, as we join together in our service this evening, we humbly come before you to ask that your healing, loving light shines strongly onto our beautiful planet Earth and to hold all those who are suffering within your loving arms. It is in my intention to bring the two worlds together as one. I am so grateful to be of service. Please use me, Divine Parent, according to thy will. I leave this whole service in your hands, Spirit. Thank you. Amen.
Amen. Okay, I shall hand back to you when you're ready, Pauline, for the address.
Okay, I never know what I'm going to actually talk about because I thought there was going to be a reading, but all of a sudden, I want to take one of the principles, and the principle I want to use this evening, is the personal responsibility, how important it is for us to all take personal responsibility of healing ourselves. We're not responsible, a lot of us, for the situations that have happened in our life. Lots of people have had terrible times and it's been very difficult for a lot of people throughout, but we are responsible for our healing and for taking control of our lives in that respect. And I want to say about self-love, talk about self-love, how important that is, because a lot of us are still in trauma from a long time back. And where normally what happens is when we're born into this world, we come in as love and light, and we through our circumstances, the world touches us, and some of it's good, some of it's bad, but the most important thing, I think, is really learning to love you, who you are. And this is a very important spiritual year this year. This is all about decision making. This is a year of decision, and it's about deciding what you want in your life and what are you allowing in your life, and are you putting yourself first? Because if you're not putting yourself first and not loving yourself, well, you're going to be very depleted around everybody around you. And it's so important to really take responsibility of letting go of past, of old anger or issues with unforgiveness. All these things can help move you on in such great ways. And I'm a real advocate of really always mentioning about meditation, how important it is to sit in the silence, to start your day off with strong intention, to ground yourself, and to just be in the power of now, which is this moment now, because that's all we've got. And to also, the most important thing is to always be in a state of gratitude. And I think a lot of us forget to do that. And I think it's one of the most important things, to set your day and to be grateful for what you have, because how can the divine bring you any more if you're not already grateful for what you got? So there's just a few things there. I hope you understand that and it can help somebody here this evening. But thank you for listening to me.
And thank you, Pauline, for the reminder. It's something that's very close to my heart, as most of the people who know me will know. So thank you for that. And now we'll have our first piece of music.
I am light, I am things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. 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 I'm not the mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of the dream I left behind. I am light. 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 I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all white. Ooh. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am divinity defined. I am the God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light.
Oh, that tied in beautifully with your address there, Pauline. Beautiful, thank you.
Yeah.
Right, would you please join me now in a moment's silence as we send out healing to all those who are in need this evening. If you know anybody who is in need of healing, please hold them in your thoughts as I read out the healing prayer. Gracious Spirit, of thy goodness, hear our anxious prayer. Take our loved ones who are suffering, neath thy tender care. Loving Father, hear us. Gracious Spirit, may thy presence shed a healing ray, turning all their night of darkness into glorious day. Loving Father, hear us. Gracious Spirit, shouldst thou claim them, be their light and guide. Lead them to the heavenly kingdom, safely by thy side. Loving Father, hear us. Hear us. Amen. Lovely. Haven't heard that one for a while either. Okay, now I ask you all to send out your love to Pauline as she links in to our loved ones on our behalf. So over to you, Pauline.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for having me, everybody. And I'm really grateful to be here. And that always touches me, that song. I've got tears in my eyes always. So anyway, yeah, if I do come to you, I really need your voice, yes or no. But normally I never know why I'm doing it on Zoom. I don't know who's going to come forward, and I don't know sometimes where I'm going. So yeah, we'll just go with it. And I really love working for Spirit, so let's just go with it, and let's see who's coming forward first. Okay, so just let me see who's coming in. Okay. Now I've got a child with me, and this is a little boy. I'm seeing a little boy. He's got quite dark hair. Um, and this child, he's telling me he always used to love climbing trees, because I'm seeing him up in a tree, climbing up in the trees, climbing everywhere. And I'm seeing this young boy. I'm saying that what I'm getting with him, there was a bit, he fell and hit his head. There's a big pain in my head. There's something going on with my head, and I'm feeling like he had a fall, or he fell out of a tree, or there was a fall around him, and I'm going to my head. I'm also hearing the name John with this young, it might not be his name, it could be associated with him, but yeah, very, I want to say quite a skinny young lad, quite thin, and I'm seeing him in little short trousers as well. So I'm definitely seeing this child where he hit his head. There was something going on in his head area, and I want to go to my left side. Can anyone understand anything regarding this young male, young boy, this lovely child that I've got with me? And let me just get a little bit more. This is going back. This is going back with this young boy. I want to say back in sort of like, okay, let me just hear. I'm hearing like 50s. Back in the 50s, this is going back about this young boy that had this accident. Can anyone understand him? Anyone? Because I don't feel like it's actually family to anybody here, but it's a friend of a friend. So with this child, and it is going back because I'm seeing him in the school all coming together for the service for him. And it's a very old-fashioned school. So it is going back quite a few back in time. So can anyone understand a young child that that had a problem with his head and passed early? No one can understand him. Oh, what a shame. Okay, nobody can take anything. Okay, let me just see if I can see where I'm going, maybe. Okay, one second. Neil, do you understand anything regarding this? Hello, Neil?
Hello, Pauline. No, I don't.
Hello.
No, I don't.
Oh, sorry. I just automatically came to you when I saw your face. But so if nobody can take him, okay, thank you. If no one can take him, I'm going to move on. But it's such a shame that no one can take him. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to let this lovely boy go, and I'm going to move round, and I'm going to move on. Okay, thank you. So let me just see who else is coming forward now. Okay. Okay, now I've got a gentleman with me, and this gentleman, I want to say medium height, used to be very fussy about things and used to play up a lot, he's telling me. Used to moan a lot, he's telling me, this gentleman. This is an older gentleman, and what I'm getting with him, he's talking to me about, he was in a lot of pain. He was in a lot of pain. He was very frustrated. And I want to say there was a lot of pain going on around me. And I'm going to my legs, because my legs are really playing me up as well with this lovely gentleman. I am hearing the name David associated around him. It might not be his name. So just keep the name separate. But with this gentleman, yeah, he's talking to me about being very, very frustrated. He's talking to me about, I want to say there was a problem with his face, because I feel like his face dropped, and I don't know whether it's a stroke. I'm feeling like I'm getting a stroke, because I feel like his mouth used to dribble quite a bit with this gentleman. And he was very, very, I want to say there was definitely a problem with his knees as well, because I want to say he was quite stubborn, this gentleman. Very stubborn before he got very ill, and very stubborn, and he had a lot of unforgiveness in him as well, because I want to say there was a big falling out around this gentleman, an older man. Okay, and somebody here has his ring. I'm seeing there's a ring that's significant there's definitely a ring that's significant. Can anyone understand this? I feel quite drawn to, is it Effie? Effie, do you understand this?
No, but I can take the name David.
Do you understand the gentleman?
I'm not sure.
Okay, let me get a bit more. And if anyone else can understand, please let me know. So with this gentleman, do you understand about the face drooping and the dribbling?
That's what I don't understand, but it could be David's father.
Oh, okay, right. So let me just get a little bit more. So with this gentleman, but do you also understand he was very frustrated, and there was a lot of unforgiveness in him. There was a lot that went on in these within the family. Do you understand that? Because I'm carrying a lot of like anger, I want to say.
I personally do not know that, but I assume because of what David has said that that's probably correct.
Right, okay, yes, because this is what I'm getting. And also because I want to say as well, do you understand John as well, the name?
There is a John in the world of spirit, yes.
Yeah, and also I'm getting Margaret, so I don't know, and Margaret, and I don't know if it's short for Peggy, but Margaret I'm definitely getting.
Peggy, yes.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm getting those names. And with this gentleman, do you understand about his mannerisms though, like the way he used to get very frustrated?
As I said, I didn't know him to that extent.
Oh, okay. So let's just see if you can give me something that's going to make sense. Can anyone else take anything? No.
Oh, John and Margaret. I do.
Who's that?
James.
Is that James Marshall? Yeah.
Okay. Can you understand about the dribbling of the mouth and the problem with the like a stroke? Who am I with? Sorry, I'm just trying
James
to find...
Marshall is no video, Pauline. James Marshall.
Oh, no video. Okay, so James, can you understand all what I've said so far?
I couldn't hear.
Pardon? I can't hear you. You have to unmute yourself. I can't hear you.
Where's he gone?
I can't hear you, James. You need to unmute yourself. If you just press the little icon at the top, it's got a red icon with a line going through.
I think he got booted out.
Oh.
Try again, James, if you are there. His name's there, but he had two names in the room already anyway. So.
Oh, I'm seeing him there on the screen, but okay. So is he still there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On the second page.
Hello, James. Hello. If not, I'm going to have to move on because I don't want to. Okay, can you? He's there, but it's like he's
yeah.
muted.
I don't think his microphone's working.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can now. Yeah.
I can't listen to me.
Hello.
It is unmuted.
Yeah, you unmuted, James, but you're a little bit scratchy.
Okay, James, can you understand the gentleman? No. Hello? Can you understand the gentleman?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so the gentleman, and you understand the name. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into a message because I can't quite hear you. Can you understand me? Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, what's happening?
Okay. No, I can't do it because I'm
you're getting feedback. You're getting the.
I'm getting feedback, so I'll have to come back to him after.
Really.
Okay, if you okay, I'm going to move round. I'm going to move round because I'm just lost my link there, and I'm anyway. Yeah. Okay, Spirit, that's okay. Here we go. Dust myself down, pick myself up, and here we go again. Okay, so let's go around and let's see who else is coming forward. Okay, thank you. So let me just see who else is coming forward now. Now I've got a big lady here. This big lady is very big lady. Struggled with her walking. Very much. Oh, sorry. Is there somebody else's microphone on? Okay, it's gone off. Yeah, I've got a big lady here. Walking was very much a problem. Had a lot of ups and downs in her life. Very emotional, this lady. And I feel like that she stayed in a lot. She didn't like to go out of the house. I feel like she was very overweight. And like I said, she had a big problem with her legs. And she's also talking to me about, okay, there was a big problem with her chest area. I want to go around my breathing. My breathing's very bad. So I'm struggling with my breathlessness towards the end of my life with this lady. But she's talking to me about having a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of anxiety with this lady. And what I am getting with her as well, she's also talking to me about cats. There was a cat or a cat around her. I feel quite drawn to you, Gillian. Do you understand anything regarding this lady? Hello?
Yeah, I can take a lady that was big and she had trouble with her legs.
Yeah. Do you understand, Gillian? Because what I'm getting with her, because I felt very drawn to you, what I'm getting with her as well, do you understand she didn't go out hardly at all towards the end because she was scared about falling, or she couldn't maneuver herself around very well as well. Does that make any sense?
Well, I've got two ladies that I'm thinking about that had that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just get a little bit more. I'll get a bit more information. So do you also understand as well? Okay, I'm also hearing Margaret again. I've got another Margaret. I'm hearing another name. Yeah, do you understand that?
Margaret on Earth. Yeah, I know Margaret on Earth. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got, and also, do you understand as well, Sheila? I'm hearing the name Sheila as well, associated.
Yeah, she was a friend. Yeah, a school friend.
Yes. Yeah, and also, do you understand with this lady as well, what I am getting with her? Do you understand there was a lot of ups and downs in her life? There was a lot of problems with her in her early days, and she had a big problem with a man in her life in her early days. There was a lot of ups and downs around a situation around her. Does that make any sense, Gillian?
I think that could have been my friend's Nan. Yes. She did have a problem with a man, yeah. Yes,
there was a lot, because there was a lot of problems going on around her, and she's also talking to me about okay, do you understand about the cat as well? And you also understand her about being very good. Who was it that was very good at doing knitting? She's talking to me about knitting.
That's me. You're talking about.
That was my Nan. That was my Nan, yeah.
Yeah, do you understand? Very warm-hearted, very open, but she had a tough life, but she was quite intuitive as well, this lady.
Yeah, she was.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because it's almost like I'm seeing, like, do you know, reading the tea leaves, because she's showing me like a cup of tea leaves in, so I don't know if she was quite clairvoyant, but I'm getting her like that, Gillian. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Bless
she used
you.
To go around doing fortune telling, yeah.
She used to do.
She was a fortune teller, yeah. She used to do tea leaves, crystal ball.
Yeah, because she was very, very intuitive. And what I'm seeing with her, and she was very good as well, Gillian.
She was.
And do you understand about London links with this lady as well? Going back.
Not sure about London links. Not sure about London links.
But do you also understand about some jewelry that somebody's got of hers? And I want to say a ring. Do you understand about a ring being handed down? If you don't, that's okay. Well, if there's something going on with a ring around you at the moment, there's something going on with a ring at the moment.
That's my mum.
I'm not sure what that is. I don't know.
Hang on, James, can you take this, James?
Yeah.
Hello, I can hear you now. Fantastic. Do you understand all what I've said, James?
Yeah.
And about the clairvoyance as well, the tea leaf reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just get a little bit more so we can see who I'm with. And let's just see. Okay. Okay. 1 second.
John.
Do you understand somebody's got a problem with their foot? Who is it that's got a problem with their foot?
Okay. I've got a problem with my foot.
Oh, okay. You both got a problem. So your brother and you've got a problem with your foot. Because I'm going to go to my. And okay. And you also understand as well with this lady, she's talking to me as well about Harry. Do you understand the name Harry?
Yeah, my grandson's Harry.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm with you, Gillian. I'm going to go with you, Gillian, because they've just given me something, and I said, give me something significant to know who I'm with. Do you also understand about boxing in the family? Going back. And also Bill and William. There's two names, Bill, William or Bill.
I can take those names, definitely.
Yeah, okay. So what I am going to do, Gillian, I'm going to go into a message and see what she wants to say to you, okay? And why she's come this evening. Now, she's talking to me. She's saying that you've been very up and down yourself emotionally, and things have been very difficult around you, and you're trying to pull yourself out of it. But she's also telling me that you've got to ask for some help, Gillian. Do you understand about getting some help?
Yes.
Yeah. And she's saying that you haven't been sleeping properly as well. Do you understand that? She's saying you're up and down in the night. You're up and down, and it's like you're so anxious in the night. And I want to put some lavender around you to help you sleep. And she's coming in with a lot of love. She's saying, keep being positive, because things are going to really turn around in the next few months for you. That's what she wants to say to you. She's saying, just let things go from the past. Don't, because your mind's going round in circles. Does that make sense, Gillian?
I understand that, yes.
Yeah, it's been very difficult, but she's saying things are going to get easier for you. So I'm going to leave her love with you, and thank you for working with me. Okay, I'm going to move myself around now and see who else I'm with. Okay, so let's just see. Oh, lots of people aren't on screen. Okay, so let's just see where else I'm going. Okay, so let me just see here. Who else is coming forward? Okay, so straight away I've got a lady with me, and this lady, okay, she was a warrior, very much a warrior, quite slim lady, short hair, lost a lot of weight towards the end of her life, and I want to say there was a cancerous condition, and I want to go around my breast area with this lady, but there was other things wrong with her besides that as well. I'm getting that she was really struggling towards the end with her eating. There was a big problem with her throat as well, because I can't swallow properly. And with this lady as well, what I am getting, very anxious, she used to get very anxious. There was a lot that she never quite got over. It was almost like she never got over this loss that she had in her life. And she's talking to me about a loss she never got over. And it was very difficult for her to keep going. And it's almost like I want to say this lady gave up in so many ways, because there was a loss that's going back, and it was almost like my heart, it's like I want to say she had a broken heart with this lovely lady. Now I'm hearing the name Marion. I'm not saying that's her name, it could be associated around her. And also I'm hearing Alan, the name. So I don't know if any of these are associated with anyone like this, or if you understand a lady like this that was very much struggling. And also I want to say there was a lot of confusion around her as well. She was very confused with this lady. Can anyone understand that at the moment? Okay.
I could.
Who's that?
Debbie.
Debbie B. No video.
No video.
Probably on the second screen.
No video. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. Okay, Debbie.
Oh, she got video on now.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, bless you. So, Debbie, do you understand about this lady? Everything I've said, and do you also understand
throat cancer?
Yeah, because I do you understand there was other ailments wrong with her as well around her?
Yeah.
Do you also understand about her, like her being broken-hearted over something?
Yeah. My nan, her mum died.
Yeah,
a few years before.
Yeah, and it was never the same. She was never the same. Do you understand?
Yeah.
There was a lot of yeah, it was okay. So do you understand the names as well, Debbie?
Alan and Marilyn was my next door neighbours when we was growing up.
Right, thank you.
On the other side.
Thank you so much.
With us.
Okay, so do you also, who is it that's getting, who suffers from indigestion? Is it you or somebody, or was it her?
She did.
Yeah, really quite badly. Yeah. Okay, so let me just go in and get some. And do you also understand about rings that you've got of hers?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, because she's just taken me to the ring. And yeah, she's coming in with so much love, Debbie, for you. And it was almost like, yeah, it was very, very difficult because it was like you couldn't cope with her looking after her. Do you understand? There was a towards her end of her life that she needed extra care.
Yeah. Yeah, she had to go
And
into hospital, and we always said that she wouldn't.
yeah, I know. This is what this is why she's mentioning it. But she's coming in because you always said that you would look after her, but she's coming in and saying it couldn't have happened in any other way. You couldn't have coped with that. Do you understand? And she was very comfortable and she got good care in there. Does that make sense, Debbie?
Yeah.
And you also understand about leaving some music on, because I want to go to the radio and leave some music on. Do you understand leaving the radio on? She's calling it a wireless.
Yeah, the wireless.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton, not Tommy Wynette. It would have been.
Yeah, she loved it. Do you understand? It soothed her.
Yeah.
She was quite funny in her own way as well, wasn't she? She would come out with one-liners as well. She'd come out with jokes every now and again. Does that make sense about her sense of
the
humor?
blue.
Yeah. So that's what I mean, because you know, she would just drop bombs, if it makes sense, you know, and you say, oh, she was quite funny with her sense of humor, definitely.
You sort of like look at her and say, did you really just say that?
Yeah, exactly. That's the way she's making me feel, bless her. And she's coming in with so much love for you. She wants to give you so much hugs. I can't tell you. If I was near you, I would in the church, I'd have to give you a cuddle from her, because she's saying, you know, you've really been up and down. And do you understand there's a problem with your chest area? Why am I going?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a problem here with your chest area. It's not her, it's you.
It's me, yeah.
Yeah.
I got
it's been it's been very, very difficult. And she's saying you've been very anxious lately. Do you understand about being quite anxious?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I think to do with the chest.
No, it's nothing to do with the chest.
No,
it's nothing to do with the chest. It's because there's a lot of anxiousness going on around you because of somebody's behavior. Does this make any sense?
Yeah, my daughter.
Yeah, it's very up and down. Do you understand? It's not an easy situation. And she's coming in and she's saying, you've got to put your boundaries down, Debbie. And when you say no, you've got to mean no. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Because it's almost like she's coming in to give you some strength, to give you some courage to stand up and say no and stick to it. Does that make any sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I could really go into a lot with you, but I'm just going to go and let me just see what else. Okay. Now, do you also understand there's a lot of influence around your daughter as well? Do you understand? It's the influence that's around her.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's almost like she's just talking to me about tough love. I don't know if that means anything to you, but it's like that's what you've got to do is tough love. Do you understand that?
I have to stick to my guns.
Yeah.
Not give in, roll over.
Yeah, honestly, because it's reinforcing. If you're going to keep, because what she's telling me, because every time you go to get strong, you get pushed back down again, and so you've got to stand your ground. It's very important here, because it's almost like you've got to forgive yourself as well from a situation from the past, because they can't keep holding you to ransom for past. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Because what happens is we overcompensate. So I want to say, stand your ground. She's round you a lot. Your mum, she's given you so much upliftment. And do you understand a picture fell down the other day, or a photograph?
I've just picked it up.
Yeah, and that's her getting your attention, telling you to stop worrying. She's around you.
I literally, that's what I did before I came on the call.
Yeah, she's telling
into a photo album.
Bless you. She's telling me to tell you to stop it, because she's all around you. Now stand your ground, put your foot down. Everything will sort itself out, but it's up to you to do it. Okay. All right. Yes. And I'm leaving so much love with you from her. Okay. And she's a wonderful lady in her own way. She was quite funny, and I quite like her character. You could have had a real laugh with her. But I'm leaving her love, and I'm going to move on. So bless you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
So let me see where else I'm going. Okay, so let me just see who else is coming forward. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's get going now. Okay, straight away, I've got a big gentleman. This big gentleman's got a balding head, quite a big tummy. I'm seeing him with a big ring on his finger. And I'm also seeing the old-fashioned braces. It's either him wearing them or someone here. but I'm seeing braces. I feel like it's him. He was quite a character. He could be a little bit stubborn is the word I want to use for him as well. But I want to say, okay, he's talking to me about problem with his leg as well, because I want to say I'm going to my leg, and he's talking about his ankles. Somebody's ankles are swelling up, and he's talking to me about the ankles swelling up. And also with this gentleman, what I am getting as well, okay, he's talking to me about being very good with building up and down the ladder, he's telling me, but as time went on, he got very poorly. He put on a lot of weight, because I want to go around his tummy area. And he's also talking to me about his lungs. There's something going on within these lungs. And I feel like there's like a pleurisy or even pneumonia. And I don't know if anyone can understand that, but this gentleman is quite a big gentleman. And I'm hearing the name Tony as well. That could be connected to him. It might not be his name.
Yeah,
and I'm also hearing
you've got a
Bob.
hand up there, Pauline. Belinda,
brilliant.
I've got a hand up. No video.
I can take that as well, Pauline. It's Nikki.
Okay, Nikki. Are you on video or you're not? No.
Nikki's on video.
I'm here.
Okay, I'm going to try and find you. Okay, Nikki. So you can take that. And can you take everything?
Can you
yes.
take?
Yeah, you can take, because he was quite a character, wasn't he, Nikki?
He was, yes, yeah.
But he could also be a little bit pig-headed is the word I want to use. Do you mind? I hope you don't mind me saying that, but I just got that. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it can be at times.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was quite stubborn. You know, you'd say, "Come on, I'll help you." He would be quite independent. Do you understand as well?
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. I
he didn't like anybody
yeah.
making a fuss. And if he was really, even though he was in very much pain, he wouldn't let you know. You'd have to prise it out of him. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, totally.
But,
totally understand.
You know,
yes.
it's just the way he was. And he's telling me he used to like a pint every now and again. Do you understand that?
Yes. Yeah, well, I do. Yes.
He's saying every now and again, but I think it was a little bit more than that. He said he enjoyed having a couple of pints. He said
he did. Yes. Yeah,
he
definitely.
did. But he was a lovely man in his own way. But it's just that you have to get to know him to see how he was. Does that make sense? He wasn't very open with certain people. He was quite a closed book. I want to say in so many respects.
He can be. Yeah. He could have been. Yeah.
You know, if he liked you, he liked you. If he didn't, he'd shut the door. You know, he was a bit
about
one of those, yeah, he's very old school. It's like, hello, and they'd say, hello, how are you? Are you working? Do you work? And if the person would have said, no, I don't work, he would have gone bang, smacked the door. Does that make any sense? I don't know why he's telling.
Yes, it does.
He's got a very big work ethic, and he's talking to me about working. So let me go in. Do you understand who he is? Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Good,
yes, I do.
Good. So let me go into a message and so I can move around. So let me just see what he wants to say to you. Okay, 1 second, and why he's come. First of all, he's coming in with a lot of love and quite a bit of banter, like pulling your leg. Do you know, do you understand he used to do that? He's saying you need to have more fun, Nikki.
Yes.
He said everything's become mundane. Okay. And he said everything's been bit stagnant, and we know it has, but it's like, get out and have some more fun. You need to go out and enjoy yourself. And he's saying he used to love the music. Do you know they used to have live bands in a club, or in a club there used to be music? Do you understand, like a social club?
Yeah. Yes, I did. Yeah.
And he's coming in to say to you to get out there and enjoy yourself, girl. He's saying girl, so I don't know if he would have said that, but it's like, get out there and enjoy yourself, girl. You know, life's too short, and get out there and enjoy yourself.
Absolutely.
Everything's got on top of you in the past, and it's not been an easy year for anybody but around you. And he can't believe. Do you understand? Do you colour your hair? Do you put different colours in?
Yeah.
Who is it? Okay, I can't see because I've got my glasses are broken. So
I've got pink and purple.
Okay, well, he loves it. He likes the spice. Yeah. He likes the spice up of your hair. And he's coming in with so much love, and he's saying, go and enjoy yourself, because everything's just become too stagnant. So I'm going to leave his love with you, and I'm going to move round. Bless you.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you.
Thank you. So let me just see who else is coming forward now. Now I've got an elderly lady, and this elderly lady is a character like you wouldn't believe. She was quite strong personality. I want to say loads of kids around her. There's loads of family, loads of kids. On a smaller side, but she was as feisty as they came. Quite a strong character. Used to laugh and joke, and used to like a tipple as well. This lady. Very much, and she used to love a bit. She's telling me she used to love her knees up with the music. Quite a character. Let me just see what as well with her. I feel quite drawn to you, Debbie. I feel quite drawn to you. Do you understand this lady?
Me?
Yeah, I feel quite drawn to you.
Yeah, my nan.
Okay, have you heard? Did you hear what I said about all her characteristics?
Lots of children. Yeah, she had. She used to love a good knees up.
Okay, so where am?
And she had loads of kids.
Yeah, and such a character as well. Do you understand? I'm just trying to find you. Are you on screen?
Sorry?
Are you? Oh yeah. No, I can't see you. Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to find you. Sorry. Okay. Debbie, I can't see you on screen. Maybe your screen's gone off. Maybe it's me. But anyway, so you understand this character, Debbie, and really funny, and like she would speak her mind and say it how it was.
She was actually quite feisty, yeah.
She was, wasn't she?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find you. Where are you, Debbie? Are you on camera?
I am on camera.
Oh, are you? Oh, I'm not very good with this technology, so forgive me. I'm trying to find you.
She's on page 1 for me. I don't know about you, but page 1 for me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did I just come to you, Debbie, earlier on? No.
Yes.
You did.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay, because I felt very drawn to the other Debbie. That's why I'm struggling here, because I felt very drawn to the other Debbie. Because can the other Deb take this?
Deb,
Debbie, can you take any of this?
Do you mean Deb?
Yeah,
Deb.
I can take nearly all of it, yes.
Yeah, because I felt that's where I wanted to come to you. So sorry. Let me just get a bit more and see who I'm with. So that's who I felt drawn to was you, Deb. Yeah.
Yes.
Now with this lady as well, do you understand about all the children and everything else? And do you also understand? Okay, let me just hear what she's saying. Do you understand the name Paul?
Yes. Yes, I
yes. Do. And do you also understand about this lady having a bit of she didn't have an easy life, this lady?
Yes.
There was a lot of ups and downs in her life, but she made the most of it. And
yes.
She was very strong though. Can the other Debbie, can you understand any of this, Debbie? I'm not. Okay, so I feel quite drawn to you, Debbie. Let me just go with this and let me just get a bit more. Do you also understand about caravan links or caravans?
Yes.
Because I want to go back with caravans, going back in the family. And also, do you understand about hot picking? Do you understand about hot picking?
Wine.
Yeah, hot picking. Like years ago, they used to go off on the train and do hot picking.
I know my nana used to do something along them lines with her sister.
Okay, and do you also understand this lady with a lot of jewelry? Do you understand the big earrings she had? She had earrings with, like, yes, I don't know what they're called. I don't know what they're called, but they're quite thick. The earrings.
They're like they're like them ones that I've got in now.
Yeah. Do you understand? Because she's showing me some earrings that are very significant. Is it you that's got them or somebody else?
Yeah, no, I've got them.
And also, do you understand, Deb, about a charm bracelet?
Yes.
So she going back in the family, an old charm bracelet she's talking to me about as well. Yeah. But she was a very strong character, and she used to be very intuitive, like she'd know who was a wrong and who wasn't, if that makes sense.
Yeah, she would, yeah.
And you also understand about her teeth, because I wanted to keep taking my teeth out. Who is it that wants to take their teeth out? She's 1 minute the teeth. Sorry?
They didn't fit her properly. She couldn't do anything with them in. So
yeah, because I'm getting a real struggle with the teeth. Anyway, you know who this is, don't you, Deb?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, let me see what she wants to say to you. Bless you. I'm just going to see why she's come, and what she wants to say this evening to you. Do you understand? It's almost like she's coming in and she wants to bang two heads together to wake up.
I do, yeah.
Because someone's playing up at the moment, obviously in an endearing way, in a lovely way, not a mean way, but like to wake people up.
Yeah.
Because she's saying there's a bit of arguing going on, and it's over something very silly. Do you understand?
I do, yeah, yeah.
And it's like they've got to pull themselves together and sort this out. Do you understand?
I do, yeah.
Do you also understand one of the children being very much an old soul around you and almost seeing spirit? They're talking, it's like they see spirit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm seeing, and do you also understand the name Michael?
Yes.
Yeah. And this lady's coming in with a lot of love, and she's saying they need to sort this out. But she's saying leave everybody to get on with what they've got to get on with. And you've got to look after you, because you've been helping everybody, and it's almost like it's wearing you down a bit.
Yeah, I'm not in best of health at the moment.
Pardon?
I'm not in the best of health at the moment, so yeah.
Yeah, it's all been a bit too much for you. So she's saying, you know, you've got to put your boundaries up as well and say no sometimes and put yourself first.
I'll try.
Okay. And do you understand you need to clear out the house? There's a lot of, I want to say there's lots. I was going to try and be polite, but I was going to say not clutter, but you know, like everything getting too much, and you need to have a big clear out and rearrange the rooms. And I feel like there's a lot of stagnant energy in there, and it's like a big clear out. So I'm going to leave her love with you. She's all around you, and she's talking to me. Do you understand about the telly coming on and off? Who's got the telly coming off?
Yeah, it's in front room. Yeah,
do you want?
Comes on its own and then goes off and then keeps coming back on again at significant things, but it's wrong things that keep coming up when it comes on.
Yeah, but that's them. They're trying to get your attention to say look after yourself, put yourself first.
Oh right. Oh well, I know for next time then.
It's like they're knocking on the TV. Hello. So they're saying, come on, what you doing? So I'm going to leave her love with you. She's such a character. I could go on all day, but I'm going to move myself around. Bless you.
Thank you so much.
I hope that makes sense.
Thank you.
Okay, bless your heart. Okay, so let me just see who else is coming in. Now I've got a lady with me, and this lady is very much okay. I want to put my hands on my hips, and I don't want any nonsense from anybody. And she's quite a character, but it was just the way she was. She was very judgmental, and she didn't like change, and it was like she wasn't easy to get on with either. And anything that her daughter done for her, it wasn't good enough, and she'd always tell her off. I'd have a go at her, but she was frustrated. She it's almost like she went through like very up and down emotionally, and I want to say some depression with this lady. And it's almost like the daughter, she'd be running rings around the daughter, you know, and it's like the daughter kept saying, you know, I'm going to come and do this, I'll do that. And it was almost like nothing was good enough. And I want to say with this lady, it was just her character. She was very controlling, this lady, she's telling me. Now, let me just try and see her. I want to say quite a slim lady. Yeah, quite a slim lady. I want to say she used to have quite dark hair, but I'm seeing grey in it. Dark eyes with this lady, but she was a real force to be reckoned with. It wasn't easy. Can anyone understand that? With this type of character and what she was, the way she was. Let me just get some other bits of information. Okay, let's be more specific, please. So, okay. Also, I'm hearing the name. Okay, she's saying. Okay, I'm hearing the name Joan. That could be, might not be her name. It could be associated around her. Okay, but she wasn't easy. This lady. I feel very drawn to you, Hilary. Do you understand anything?
No, I don't understand the lady.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Can anyone else understand anything regarding this lady? She was very, very difficult to handle at times, and I wouldn't say it was one of the daughters here, but it could be that somebody that you know, her daughter was struggling and you gave her some comfort. Also, do you understand? I'm hearing the name Mary as well. So can anyone understand anything? Please put your hand up if you understand, or unmute. Okay, let's just see where I'm going here with this. Okay. Do you understand?
You're muted, Pauline.
Sorry. Do you understand?
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know how that's spirit. They're doing it. They're muting me. Oh, Ruth, do you understand anything regarding this lady that was a bit difficult? Hello?
I understand somebody I know who's very much like that.
Yes, because I don't feel like it was somebody here, mother, but I feel like it's a friend that she went through a lot. It wasn't easy for her because she used to put herself down all the time, and she would get very upset.
Yeah.
She was taking a lot. Do you understand that?
I understand that.
And it was very difficult for her. And it was almost like the daughter used to beat herself up quite a bit, but it wasn't her fault.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was because she was a real force to deal with, and she was very judgmental and very controlling. Do you understand? She would go from one extreme to the other with her mood swings.
Yes.
And it was very, very difficult. Do you understand the names I've said, Ruth, as well?
What were they? I can't remember now.
Oh God, no, can I? Oh, sorry. Let me think. I think it was Joan. Sorry, I've heard Joan.
I know of a Joan. I don't know.
Okay. Let me just go back in with this lady. Sorry, let me just go back in. And with this lady as well, what I am getting. Do you understand that you still connect with her daughter?
Yes.
Because she wants to come in and say sorry. She wants to say sorry to her.
Right.
And do you also understand somebody breathing one rose to the at the funeral? There was one rose that was put down. One rose.
I don't know about her funeral at all.
Maybe ask her about that, because she's talking to me about one rose, and she wants to come in and say sorry, and she wants to come in and say that she's to stop beating herself up about what happened. Do you understand? Because she felt she's carrying a bit of guilt, and it's nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
She's saying tell her to stop it. That's what she wants to say. Does it make any sense, Ruth?
It absolutely does.
And it's so important that I get this message across, because
she's down as you're saying it.
Yeah, bless you, because I want to put a chain around her neck with a heart. There's a heart chain I want to give. This lady's given to her, like a gold chain with a heart.
Right.
That's what she wants to give her. It might make sense to the lady you're going to give the message to, but it's almost like she's giving me a heart on a chain. Yeah. So, but now let me see what she wants to say to you. Hopefully you can get that message across, and why she's come this evening, and what she wants to say to you. Bless you. Okay. Now, do you understand? You quite surprised yourself with this computer business. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you want? Because they're saying that you're a bit of a dab hand at it now. Do you understand? I don't know if this is making any sense, but it's opened up your world quite a bit. Do you understand?
I have, yes.
Yeah, it's very good. She said you've got so good you could teach. Does that make any sense to you, Ruth? But she's coming in with and she wants to say that things have been very stagnant for you, but they're starting to open up, and she wants to get you out. She's saying to you to get out.
Yeah.
And because it's been a long time. And do you understand about like a social club or getting out? And who was it that used to play bingo? Someone used to play bingo. Is it you, or is it you?
I've been talking about bingo this week.
Yeah, she's telling me to tell you to get out and do it. Apparently 66 is going to be lucky for you, the number.
And it's funny because that was one of the numbers we were talking about.
Oh, was it?
66? We was on about numbers in bingo.
Yeah.
But someone I was talking to didn't know
that
you had names like Legs 11 and things like that.
Yeah, 66.
So it was a bit quite, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So she's obviously listening to your conversation for her to mention the bingo and to mention the numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And do you understand that it's very difficult for you to get around your home. You need to clear some stuff out. She's saying to you, will you get rid of some stuff because you keep tripping over? And there's a rug that keeps that's up, or the part of the rug, and it needs sorting out.
That is so true.
I know it is, because spirit are around you and they're with you. She's saying, for goodness sake, get that sorted. And she's having a bit of a go, but in a wonderful way, if ever that can be a wonderful way. But, you know, very endearing. Come on, what are you doing? Sort it out, she's saying. So it's very important that you do that, okay? All right? Because you've got a bit of a weak ankle anyway.
Yes, I have.
All right? I know, she's telling me. So I'll leave her love with you. I hope you can get that message to her daughter. And I hope that makes sense. Bless you.
Thank you very much, Pauline. God bless.
Thank you. And don't forget 66. Oh dear. Okay, bless you. So let me see where else I'm going. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Now I've got a lovely gentleman here with me, and he was a great husband, a great father, very loving, very kind man. And I want to say he was excellent when it came to doing anything in the home. And I want to say he had the tools. He showed me his shed, and he's showing me all these tools that he kept for years. And he was very good pottering around in the garden. Some beautiful flowers. He's showing me such beautiful flowers in the garden. And he was very good at that. I feel very drawn to you, Barbara Walker. I don't know if you understand anything.
I do. It was Dad with the shed and the tools. It was Mum that did the garden.
Yeah, because it was very beautiful. And do you understand? Just recently, you've had a butterfly coming really near you, flying around you.
Yeah.
Is that, because that's them trying to get your attention, okay? And did you actually feel that when you saw that butterfly? Did you
I always link spirit with the butterflies or the robin, yes.
Yeah, because I feel like it was very significant, this.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just see. But lovely character, very much a family man. Do you understand? Yeah. And a lot of people, he was very well respected as well, especially in his work, because he's showing me his retirement and he's talking to me about a watch. Do you understand about a watch of his?
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, he's talking to me about it, but there was one watch that he always had and he never changed, and he always had it fixed.
That's right.
It's like, I didn't want the new watch. I didn't want the posh one. I want the one I've always had for years and years and years. Do you understand that, Barbara?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. Lovely, lovely man. And I'm also getting John with you as well, the name.
Yes, I can take that.
And with this lovely gentleman, it was like a match made in heaven, them two. Do you understand that?
Yeah, they were together a lot of years.
I want to say 63 years. I don't know if 63 means anything, but I want to say 63. I don't know if it's age, but I just heard 63. So I don't know if that means anything. Also with this...
Yeah, I have to work that one out.
Yeah, don't worry. And also with this lovely gentleman, very smart man as well, quite particular about his dress sense. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And who was it that does the crosswords in the ladies' magazines or the magazines? Yeah. Was it him or was it?
It was my mum.
Yeah, because she's talking to me about she always used to. I didn't know whether it was you, the crosswords in the ladies.
I do as well, but linked with those two, mum used to do them.
Yeah, and do you also understand how Mum was very warm-hearted and very welcoming?
Yes.
To a lot of people, and she used to help a lot of people. She had a very big open heart.
She did. Yeah.
And they would always, and is it her that used to make the cakes? Because she's talking to me about making some wonderful cakes, like for the fetes and the fairs.
Yeah.
And she's talking about going around knocking on people's door to make sure they're all okay. They were a lovely, lovely couple, and everybody knew them where they lived.
Yes, right. Yes, they did.
Everybody knew them, and yeah, a lovely, lovely couple. So do you understand who I've got, don't you, Barbara?
Absolutely. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. So I'm going to go in and see what they want to say to you, bless you,
thank you,
and see what they're coming for and why they've come. Who is it that wants to live by the sea or by the sea?
That would be my dream, to live by the sea.
They're saying to me, so what are you waiting for? Why are you waiting? Because they're telling me to tell you to make the move, because Barbara, you're not good at change and you're a bit procrastinating about making the move.
Yes, that's
because
right.
they're sat, because I'm actually seeing you walk across the sea, across the beach, and I'm seeing the wind blowing in your face, and it's like the sea gives you peace and gives you tranquility. And who was it that had the Labrador?
Yes, I can take that, thank you.
Yeah. But it's like they're telling me to tell you to go for your dream, what you really want.
Lovely, thank you.
It's like you've outgrown where you are. Do you understand?
I can understand that. Yeah, thank you.
It's like you've lost a bit of interest and you want a completely new change and a new beginning, and you love walking.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they're talking to me about your walking. They're telling me, do you understand about walking boots, that there's a problem with it? It's playing up and you've got, I don't know, they're tight. They're putting your ankle.
I do always rub my ankle, yeah.
Yeah, they're telling me. See, they're around you. They're walking with you as you're walking. They're saying, for goodness sake, get a new pair. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, because you do a lot of walking and it's stopping you from walking, Barbara.
That's right, yeah.
So come on then. You know, you've got to treat yourself to a new pair. And that's what they're saying. They're coming in with a lot of love. They're saying you're a wonderful person. You help a lot of people. And, you know, you do it very unassumingly, like you help a lot of people. And they're saying they're very proud of you. And do you understand about books, that you're a bit of an avid book reader?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. And you also understand about how you opened a book and a letter fell out. There was something that fell out of this book, they're telling me.
Yeah.
And it was very significant. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I can take that, Pauline. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And do you understand you're very connected to spirit as well?
Yeah, I do. Yes, thank you. I can take that.
Yeah. Yeah. Spirit around you a lot. And they sometimes come in through your intuition about going to help people. Like you'd be sitting there and all of a sudden someone will come in your mind and you'll go off. And there was somebody that was really poorly and they really needed your help.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
That happens a lot, actually. Yeah.
I know. They're telling me they sort of like use you to, especially with your spiritual connection, the way you're open, they use you to help people. And who is it that made a flask of soup and gave a flask of soup to somebody?
Yeah, I can take that. Thank you. Yeah.
So I'm just leaving their love with you. I hope that makes sense. And Barbara, for goodness sake, please go and get yourself some new boots. So
is she leaving any money for me?
I don't think so, but anyway, treat yourself. Have egg on chips all week, but treat yourself. But so I'm going to leave her love with you. I hope that makes sense. And the lovely gentleman as well, who was absolutely lovely. Yes. They don't make him like him anymore. He's lovely.
No, that's right. It was a one-off.
Yeah, he really was. He really was, Barbara, because he really is. I just know he is because I can feel his energy. And he was there was quite an innocence about him. It was like very divine is the word I want to use for him. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, thank you.
I like him. He's coming in with me here. He's sitting with me. I don't really want him to go, but I'll have to let him go. But bless you. Thank you. And I'm going to maneuver myself around. If I have got time, I don't even know time.
Bless you, Pauline. Thank you, love.
Thank you. Am I doing okay for time?
You're absolutely fine for time, but if you want to do another one, you can.
Oh, yes. Let me go round. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let me just see where else I'm going and who else is coming forward. Okay. Now, I've got a lady with me, and this lady, quite on the tall side, very nervy lady. She got very, very poorly, and I want to go around my chest area. She's putting her hand on her chest area. And I'm not sure what's going on in the chest area, but she's just got her hand. I don't know if she used to do it, but she's got her hand on her chest. Okay, I want to say there's an Irish connection with this lady. Maybe it's in the family or going back. I need them to be more specific. Okay, so let me just hear what they're saying. Yeah, with this lady, I feel like there's definitely an Irish link. And I'm hearing Kelly, the name Kelly. It could be a second name or it could be a first name, but I'm hearing Kelly anyway. And also going back, I'm also hearing Michael as well with this lady connected to her or someone here. But with this lady, okay, I want to say she was very fearful. She did not like going to the doctors, this lady. I want to say quite on the taller side. She used to have her hair short, quite curly, but big curls rather than small. And she's talking to me that she didn't like going to the doctors or to the hospital. She did not like having this treatment that she had to have. Let me just see. Yeah, it was very, very difficult because it was like she was very private, I want to say, and she didn't like the invasion on her. Very private and very quite shy in her own way. Okay, so let me just see where I'm being drawn. Ian, can you understand this? Can you understand anything regarding this lady, Ian?
Hi.
Hello.
I'm not particularly, unless if you perhaps another element to describe.
Okay, because they've just woken you up. They wanted to wake you up a little bit, and they're just talking to me. Do you understand about? I know you're laughing. That they're telling me they've just touched your hand, but do you understand the name Kelly or Kelly? It could be a second name, but there's with this lady. There's Irish links going back in the family. But do you understand this lady being very shy? She had definitely had a problem with her chest area. Didn't like the doctors or the hospital. Quite shy in her own way and very, very private lady. Does this make any sense?
Can't take it, I'm afraid, Pauline.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to just move around and see if I can see who might understand this. Okay. Can anyone understand anything, even the name Kelly or Kelly? Yeah, Kelly. That's what I'm hearing. Can anyone understand even the name? I've got a lot of people that are not on camera. Hello?
Yeah, we got Fran. Fran is accepting it.
Okay, Fran. Okay, I'm going to try and find you, Fran. Where are you? Are you on camera?
Yeah.
Yep. She's waving her hand. She was.
Okay, let me see.
Kelly and Michael was a husband. The description's not quite right though, because I wouldn't say she wasn't tall. Did you say tall and thin?
Yeah, but I wasn't feeling 1,000% with the description, but let me just go back in and get more. But do you also understand about the Irish link?
Well, she was a friend, so that could be possible. I don't know.
Okay, and you also understand about the chest because
that's what she passed with, something to do with the chest.
Yeah, and do you also understand that she was very private lady?
Yes.
And she didn't like all the fuss. It was like fuss to her, but she was very dignified. It was like, oh, what's the word? How do I want to describe it? It's almost like she was like in a time warp, like going back. Like you would look at her, she had a very old-fashioned look about her.
Yes. Yeah.
Does that make sense? Because I'm trying to, because when I looked at her, I wasn't 100% of the description because I couldn't quite, and she had very glassy eyes.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because okay, so you do understand that it's almost like when I look at her, okay, 1 second, let me just see her properly. It's almost like she had like a Victorian look about her.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Do you understand that? Because apparently one of the children got a very Victorian look with curly hair. Do you understand a child around her family or someone regarding her grandchild, I think I'm hearing, that's got a very curly hair, very Victorian look, very old soul?
No, she didn't have any children and she wasn't overly old when she passed. Well,
okay. Do you understand around you, Fran, about a child? I want us to go to a little boy.
There is a little boy in the family, but he doesn't look.
But I've got curls. But if you don't understand it, it's fine. It might come to you after.
I can, yeah, but it's not really anything to do. Yeah, I can sort of see where you're coming from with that. Yeah.
Okay. So with this lady as well, do you also understand have you just had a bracelet bought for you? I'm going to my wrist with a bracelet.
Oh yeah, I get quite a few bracelets bought me, yeah, because I collect a certain brand of bracelets. So.
Oh, do you? Because I'm going. She's talking to me about bracelets.
Yes.
And I'm just Do you know what she's talking about? As long as you know what she's talking about, because she's showing me bracelets. And do you also understand about making jewelry? Is it making jewelry?
No.
Who makes the jewelry? Or very creative?
No, I can understand that. She did it. Yes.
She did it?
Yes, yes, she did.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, because I all of a sudden I went and she was making, there was jewelry being made, and I,
Yeah.
excuse me, and I didn't know whether it was you or her. So with this lady, it was almost like, it was quite sad in so many respects, because it was like she was quite a loner in her own way. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
She used to keep a lot in and not express herself a lot. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. Also, I'm hearing the name Mary. Do you understand the name Mary?
I can understand Mary, but it doesn't really connect with Kelly. But yeah, I can.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. And let me just see what else, because they need to be much more specific about what they're telling me. Okay, and also, okay, who is it that had a bit of a fall down, a trip down the stairs?
Oh, I've done that many a time. I fell down a night upstairs once.
Yeah, yeah, because she's talking to me about somebody falling down the stairs. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I'm just, does that make sense? Yes.
Yes, and I've done it at my own house as well.
I know, because I'm seeing the banisters here. I'm feeling, I don't feel like it's in the club, I feel like it's here. And she's talking about that. Do you also understand, because one of the pictures nearly went. There's a picture. Do you understand? It flipped.
I think it did come off the wall. Yeah, it was sort of like swinging and then fell.
I know, she's telling me. And let me just see. Okay, 1 second. So do you understand who this lady is, Fran?
Who, Kelly?
Who I've got with me?
Yes,
in spirit. Because I'm going to go into a message for you. Okay, as long as I just want to make sure that you have enough evidence that you know who this person is.
Yeah, it's my friend Kelly. Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand? She was quite funny though in her own way.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because she's saying a bit of a dry sense of humour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And who is it? Okay. Do you understand about the football pools or the pools? I just got the football. Let me make sure I've got that right. 1 second. What does that mean? I need to go back in. Okay, so let me just see. Oh, do you understand about okay, no, it's not the football pools. What's she talking about? There's something you've got to fill in. There's forms you've got to fill in. There's something to do with forms filling in.
Yeah.
Do you also understand about premium bonds?
Oh, I don't do any of that. Premium bonds.
Going back.
I think my dad might, he might have done.
No, don't worry. I'm not feeling that's 100%. So
I'm not sure.
yeah,
sorry.
That's okay. So let me just see what she wants to say to you and why she's come. Do you understand you're a bit frustrated at the moment because you want to do some building work or something's going on around the house? Decorating or doing it up. Do you understand? Or someone around you, they're frustrated with builders. There's something going on with builders.
I think, that could be my older sister, yeah.
And do you understand she's getting very irate about it?
Oh, my sister's irate anyway, but yeah.
Do you understand as well, because they're showing me the guttering and it's in your place. Do you understand that needs clearing?
Oh, it probably does, yeah.
Yeah, they're telling me that it needs clearing. They're saying to me it needs clearing out. So they're coming in, she's coming in with a lot of love and she's talking to me about, you've got to make a decision. You're procrastinating a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
Does that make sense? Is that a yes?
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it does, yeah.
Yeah, because she's talking to me about go with your heart, what you feel. Don't listen to too many other people.
Yeah.
It's like go with what you feel, yeah? Okay. And oh, I know this is going to sound random, but are you sitting there with a hole in your sock?
No, I've just checked. No, my husband's got an hole in his sock.
Has he? Because there's somebody's got. Oh, sorry, I just came. Anything I get from spirit, I just say. But somebody's sitting there with a hole in their sock.
He's had some new ones, and he still hasn't put them in his drawer yet. But still,
she's telling me he's got holes in his socks.
Yes.
So you know she's all around you. Then I'm giving you the evidence that she's around you because she knows he's back. There's a hole in the sock.
Yeah.
So I know that was a bit random.
Those are my socks, but yeah, you will.
Okay, so yeah, she's just saying go with your heart, Fran, and don't listen to too many other people. go with what you want to do, because it's been a long time coming, this decision. So just go with it. Okay. So I hope that makes sense.
Yeah. Thanks,
Okay,
Paul.
and I'm going to leave her love. Bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pauline. Lovely.
Thank you.
Despite
everybody.
the technical problems once or twice there, you did brilliantly. So thank you very much for that.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, our next service will be, as usual, next Saturday, 29th of May, end of May already, at 7 p.m. And our guest medium is, hang on, let me double check this, Deb's Thai Duck. So hope to see you all here. Don't forget, we have our weekly open reading circle on Tuesday evenings here in Zoom. You can come along for free and get a reading, or if you are a medium, you can practice read. We also have our weekly psychic medium development circle on Friday evenings, which you can join for a small fee. So that's that. Okay, I will now hand back to you, Pauline, for our closing prayer.
Okay, so if you'd like to join me in prayer, everybody. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody here this evening, and thank you to Spirit. May the blessings of the divine abide with us and those who are here and those who have departed. May we enjoy the blessings of the fellowship we've had experience this day and join together again in the future to continue on our path of knowledge and union and peace, with love and blessings to all and everybody here and their families. And may all this energy this evening that's been built up in this lovely service and get together this evening with Spirit, may it go out into the four corners of Mother Earth. Thank you. Amen.
Amen.
God be with you till we meet again. By his counsel's guide uphold you. With his sheep securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again.
God be with you till we meet again. Neath his wings securely hide you. Daily manna still provide you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet.